The Accountant. We just came back from a 4:30 screening, and Evan, go.
Let's see. The Accountant has many actors in it. I wanted to see it because I like the premise of it. The trailer actually kind of drew me in. I like suspense movies, and it wasn't really like a suspense thriller. It was more of a, I don't know. It kind of was like an adventure kind of movie. Like you kind of like went through Ben Affleck's character. Christian Wolf, I think is what the alias he has to go by, and I like the transitioning of how you got to see pictures, like little bits of his past, and then we'll go back to present tense. I kind of really enjoyed it. I mean, it was a little over 2 hours, and there were times where I felt that, but I personally kind of enjoyed the movie. That's a great start. Alright, you like the movie, JT.
Alright, so I like the movie, don't get me wrong. I'm going to bitch a little bit here. Go
ahead, bitch. It's a review for a reason.
Alright. The movie was cool and everything. I was tracking throughout the whole movie, but like you said, this movie was 2.5 hours long, and god
2
damn.
hours.
2 hours?
2 hours and 8 minutes.
Alright, this movie was 2 hours and 8 minutes long. I knew that. You felt it, you know? Just like you were saying, you felt it. It was just, when it was in the good parts, it was good. It was moving, it was going.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All the actors, they did their jobs, I think. I don't think anybody did a bad job in the movie. I think everybody did their part. Some of the writing was just, in certain parts, was just a little bit awkward, where you could see them wanting to get somewhere in the movie, and they were just really forcing it really hard, you know? And you're just kind of like, ugh.
One thing that, as opposed to like a lot of movies that are like, I'm going to classify this as a drama with some tack-on action. I can't call it an action movie, and I can't call it a pure drama. I am very glad that there was a bit of romance in there, but it was short, clipped, and I enjoyed that as opposed to this long-winded kind of experience where it was more of like a brush. Like, it was as if I lived a normal life, this might be possible.
Yeah.
But I know who I have to remember at some point. I know who I am. Let's see, who were the other notable actors in that movie? I actually enjoyed it, but I wouldn't mind it.
John Barenthal, he played Shane in The Walking Dead.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Every moment he was on screen, I was loving it. Like when he was in Daredevil as the Punisher.
Oh yeah.
You could tell he was a man on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
He was very. He wasn't very expressive other than I'm angry or I'm stoic. And this, you got to see like a charming, smart-ass kind of perspective.
Yeah.
It was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just watching someone who you've seen time and time again, they have to be cold, they have to be stoic. This guy had a smile on his face. It's great.
I thought he was one of the highlights of the movie. Every time his scene was over, I thought, could we go back to that guy again?
Yeah, in the theater, you were saying, I want that. I want him.
Yeah.
I want his character to have his own movie.
Yeah. I got John Lithgow.
Which one was that one? I don't know all the actors.
He ran the company.
That guy. Okay, yeah, I know him. I've seen him in time.
Third Rock from the Sun.
I saw him in Dexter.
2001: A Space Odyssey. Dexter, yeah.
I was gonna say
best season of Dexter. Let's see who else was in there. Oh yeah,
J.K. Simmons.
Before we get to J.K. Simmons.
Before we get to J.K. Simmons.
There's one thing about John Lithgow. He's a really good actor, but in this, he really didn't have very much to do. I don't think. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. He was just in the movie to me. They could have had anybody else play this character. I think.
I can't argue that, but I want to say the minor role he had, I think he did. You wanted a scared CEO to panic, and he did just that. Yeah. Granted, paint by the numbers. I'll give you that. He did what he was paid to do. I'll say that. Whether or not they got someone else to do it better or worse, most likely worse, because if you can get him to fulfill a role, then you get him to fulfill a role.
Yeah. Okay. J.K. Simmons. J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man. All right. What do you think of his?
Because I've seen him all over the place, but I gained massive respect for J.K. Simmons when I first saw, oh my god, it's not Color Rush. He was a music instructor.
Whiplash, right?
Whiplash!
Yeah.
I love that movie, and I thought he was amazing. I've seen him here and there. I was like, oh, he's pretty good. That performance made me gain a tremendous amount of respect, and that's when I realized, kind of like Vincent D'Onofrio, that guy has fucking range. That guy has range.
All right, something about J.K. Simmons and that movie Whiplash. I have not seen Whiplash, and there's a reason for that. I like J.K. Simmons a lot, but every time I want to see that movie, I think back on the trailer. And just even in the trailer, I haven't even seen the movie, I could just tell, I'm gonna fucking hate that guy.
You do!
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I could just tell. It's commanding performance. I haven't seen the movie. I got to, but I haven't yet. Anna Kendrick?
Anna Kendrick?
I totally know who that is, but can you remind Evan who she played in the movie?
Yeah, remind me. She totally wasn't Dana whatever they supposedly Dana Cummings. Yeah, sure. She totally wasn't her. I forget that she was the redhead, the annoying one who can't really.
She was sort of like the love interest, I guess.
I know who we're talking about now.
Yeah. He did it for my sake.
Yeah, for him.
He did it for my sake. Yeah.
He knows what we're talking about now.
Yeah. Completely. No, I know they're just completely caught up.
It's a family-friendly show.
I know, and I already said the F-bomb. I dropped the F-bomb twice, so we'll
and he's going to edit that out. Just like this conversation right now, so fuck you.
What did I think about her? I'm going to say the same thing for John Lithgow. She was just kind of there. Like, I don't think she really brought anything to it. I don't know if she even owned... I don't know if I could say she owned up to it, because her part was very minor, even though she kind of like drove the story a little bit. I feel as though she was thrown into it, and she just went along with it. She's better than Kristen Stewart, that I will say.
I wouldn't put her in the same sentence as Kristen Stewart.
Brood face.
She always looks like she has to take a shit or she smells some piss.
Oh.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey Tambor? That's
Jeffrey
his name?
Tambor.
I've seen him in quite a few things.
Again, for me, I think, just like almost everybody else in this movie, he was just in the movie. I don't know, it was weird. This movie was long, but you never really got to, like, the characters were never fully fleshed out, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was trying to come up with something, and you just saw that I couldn't do that. And it was mainly focused around Ben Affleck's character. You got to see his trauma, what he was going through, and how he handled it. We saw, like, the after effect. Like they show you, like, little bits and pieces of what he has been able to do. And they give you a little teaser when John Lithgow comes in and says, hey, I need you to find the problem. Like, I thought the movie was going to be a bit more of him doing all that, as opposed to just, this happened, now we're moving on.
Yeah. Not very much explanation.
Right. Yeah. But one thing I did love was he brought a whole new meaning to, don't make me take off my belt.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty damn good.
I also liked, there, in certain parts, like I was just saying, how, you know, some of the characters didn't really get fully fleshed out. Mm-hmm. There was, like, a lot of neglect in certain areas, but in other areas, there was a lot of attention to detail. Like, near the beginning of the movie, there's this part where the main character, Ben Affleck's main character, Christian Wolf, I believe. That was it. He comes home to his house in his truck, and his garage door opens up, and it's just so perfect. He never stops for the garage. He just comes up right at the right speed and just gets right in, and the garage just barely misses the back of his truck when it closes. And then when he has a problem later on in the movie, he can't solve a math problem later on in the movie.
No, it's not that he couldn't solve it, he didn't get to finish.
Yeah, he never got to finish. He never got to finish the problem. He got the problem taken away from him, basically.
Yeah, his autism is he has to go start to finish.
So he was having a bad day.
Oh.
He came home, he did his normal routine, drove up the driveway, and he didn't time the garage door at the right time. He had to stop, wait for it to go up. He went in, he came in at a wrong angle, and the garage door hit the back of the truck because he wasn't in full. And I think
then he pulled forward and he hit the inside of the
inside of the garage. And there was just parts like that were really cool. And I really wish that the whole movie was just really like vivid like that, and like was just really like detail. I wish the whole movie was detailed like that.
Yeah, for a movie that was really long, they didn't give you a whole lot of details. I'll give you that.